right?
I already have it produced.
So yes, yes, you know how to install it. You
Yeah.
able to log in, you're able to create a new file.
I was able to create the file.
Right? So the next thing is, what do I mean when I say 12th Street? It means that it's a project, right? And I'm hoping that someone here, you did 12th Street. As simple as that,
Yeah, super simple. I just thought it was,
right?
yeah,
So now let's figure out what is 12th Street. You know, let's see it. Well, here's the address. So now what you have is an address for 12th Street. So the next thing is, how do we start a new project? Now, you don't have to do it because you can just create a web model, but in general, what we should do is we should create a new project through populating, right? I think I heard 12th Street mentioned. Let's say here. There's some updates here, so I just want to verify and validate that I have it. Okay, so there's a lot more add. So let's see, I added a bunch of these folders. We have consultants, and I don't want to copy them over directly, although I probably should, just because I don't want to pull things from the content that is inside them, because I don't want to necessarily pollute too much. So completely new stuff, right? So I'm missing a bunch of consultants still. So this is kind of like what I'm doing is before I start, even the meta before I start that, I am cleaning up. So not every single folder is going to have things. So let's just see. Visually, I'm on it for now. Still got more on this side. I'm missing something. And so, all right. So we've got four of these, and then utilities. I don't have to look anymore. So I'm just done. In case he sends me some stuff. Then we're going to have Sean in here as well. Acquisitions. Just for my information and then I'll do another one for the just in case. All right, so that's that. Let's see if I have other folders. Good, maybe. Export. I'm not gonna have export. I'm gonna tab. Yeah, let's
just pretty much making the folder with bullets.
yeah, I just want to make sure I have the basic stuff because I haven't updated this in a while. Let's see specs. Session. There's one more. Spreadsheets. I'm not going spreadsheets. And probably should be management. Let's see, do I have spreadsheets in management? Oh, no, I need a OAC login. I'm using OAC logs. I'm not using OAC logs. I probably should. OAC log stands for owner, architect, and contractor logs. I don't know that that's okay because I'm tracking everything together. So it's not tracked individually per project, or rather all projects. In the future, I may have to go back. All right, so that's 10 minutes. So great. So I'm going to say copy and paste. Right. So this would be 12th Street. Now, it's going to get complicated. So I'm going to do 2401 12th Street. And so this means it's the year 2024 and the first project. Because I imagine that people can run this project or something like that. So
24 first project. Achieved. Well, never mind, because you don't have dates, so it doesn't.
Yeah, it's confusing. I could just also say job 001,
So there usually be some 6 digits as opposed to
sorry, say that again?
6 digits, like 24, 12.
So it's confusing, you're saying.
No, it's not. It's clear.
I get it when you say this, it's confusing, so I'm gonna go try this way. The thing is, I can't say it's the fifth project or the sixth project, it's confusing too.
Well, numbering by letters.
B, C, D, in order for after Z.
Start over.
It's confusing. So that's the problem, right? There's gonna be a lot of uncertainties. So for now, we'll stay with 2401, it's confusing. I also don't want to name the other ones because I don't want to mess up their paths right now. A little later. So in here, now there's this stuff, right? So now inside Vim, can I ask where you save your stuff?
Say it the other side of the key.
All right. So where is your file?
So it should be.
This one? Yeah, whatever. Okay, so this is where we're going to put it here. And I'll have you delete these or archive these and delete it. I don't want to touch it. I'll let you figure it out. Okay, so now we found it in Revit. We're going to open it up. And I'm going to do two things. I'm going to literally duplicate your work. Also, I have not used 2024, so we'll see. I go, area, new project, cool. Normally, what I would do is what you did. Open up Kingsley, upgrade it to 2025, and save that as 12th Street. I'm choosing not to do that because I want to do it with the mindset of having it be a type of file. Or a template. Maybe I should say it as a type of file. Should I say it as a type of file? Yeah, no. Let me just say it as a type of file. And I'll copy that into the next project when we're done. So then, Reddit, we'll say 12th Street. Which is kind of get that, which means it's everything the same as Reddit, but it's just saved as a type. Okay, so now what we want to do is enable quick sharing, right? So you sign up and now it's central.
Also, when you're able to become central.
Yeah, it doesn't show up as central automatically. So on my split screen here on the side, I'm going to open up your model. I'm going to start seeing what you did and hopefully duplicating the stuff that you've done. And then back here, I'm going to do I'm going to just verify the work sets. In here, in your model, there's no work sets. Okay, well, that's weird. Did you also create a new model?
Actually, I copied the name, and then I linked the copy name to the 2025.
You linked it. Interesting. I don't think linking helps actually. So I'm going to backtrack. I'm going to just, I'll come back to it in a little bit. Instead, what I'll do is one here or this one. And I'll just backtrack this one. So in here, we're going to this one will open up. So this will be in the future the latest and greatest that we've used that we would like to continue using if we're not updating the template. So I think it's going to take a while. I'll just say here, I'm going to create some new work sets. I'm gonna say XLUWP. That is for the permits. GERO.
So you want to create one big permits out of it.
For site. Maybe 00 site. 001 kitchens. And then if we don't have D2, we'll have D2. I should have said if. What else do you think we want to put in here? G sheets. No, those are not work sections. So basically, the reason why I'm creating these work sets is I'm creating as layers, and I'm saying basically on these layers, don't ever show them on the typical drawings because that's confusing, and just show them where I care to show them. So, and also that's this part, these like, yeah, I don't really need any of these. Well, I can't actually do. I can't actually say those right now. So typical work is going to be on step one until so you draw something and then you drop it into the layer. This is like a default layer or layer 0 or whatever we're getting. So now I'm going to just say that I'm going to do a project. I'm going to find, oh no, I lost my shortcuts. So I'm going to redo my shortcuts. That's not. Nice drive this down. That's weird. So that's project. Interesting. This one not let me go on this to the really. Let's just stop this thing. Okay. Architecture. Oh yeah. So this one here, 2025, it'll never let you go backwards actually because it's a new version. It'll let you save through, but shouldn't make a difference here. You just can't.
Chat close window.
No, no, it has nothing to do with yours. It's just that I don't have access to server. Yeah, and that's going to keep crashing soon. So let's go back to your model. This is crashing. Stuff. Just try to figure out how to get this. Is this, do you recognize this? Yeah. Try to figure out what we're trying to do with this. In terms of facade. Yeah, I'm trying to make it more. Also, I should set that too. So a lot of everything has its own. Every software has its own approach to doing things.
Do you prefer schedule as opposed to random?
Yeah, schedule also has a cheaper license. Stuff matters when we start thinking about things. Also, you can't screw up too much with schedule. With Ryzen,
It's a crash.
I'm sorry.
Mine was like one of the crashes in the schedule.
I'm not sure actually. The Kindle cannot be found, obviously lost stuff. That's what the more stuff is. So we have ERO, LWP, kitchen links right on that site. Kitchen actually visible all these. So let's try this again. Okay. Let's put this on the server. There we go. Well, I don't know. It's 12 street name, 12 name, 12 cast name. Let's do that. 12 cast name, maximum. Let's just do that. Just set this up. Just set this up. So save. Okay, so now we're here, we're setting it up. And then the next step is, and by the way, I do think I've done this with one image. Alright. So, setting up credit in folders. Can't talk about that. There's so much more complicated thing. I'm just trying to drop things in as I think about it. So we want to create a 007 view. So that is annotate, that is view, tracking view, sure, 0, 0, tracking view. And here we write 12 street name is 426 4 view file for test fits. Z. And then we're going to say goal is to calculate species convert to type. I'm just writing this myself. And I do this because I forget and I forget what I do this for. And do not say that I say object. I'm going to write over it, options. Now I'm going to say this is good. Thank you. Central model, save it, and just save. I don't think I need to save that. I think I could have just done some settings over there. Alright, so then the next step is, let's start with the title, right? So, where is the title block? Do you remember? Okay, I just imported it right inside of and then changed it to the properties. So the 24 by 36. And so that's what we did. I'm going to open both these files in the bottom table. And I'll just stuff this with that. Lost the file, what is going on? That's right there. That's weird. It's just right there. Was it corrupted somehow? Oh, interesting. That's interesting. It got corrupted. You see that? Oh, I hit you. Let's go back here. That's good. I don't know what they say. Can't find this behind there? What? Save it as a duplicate. That works. Good stuff. All right, so okay, you did what?
So I imported the regular title document. I changed it to the properties.
Which sheet did you work out?
That was
This one?
yeah, it was actually on the sheet. So
You can't see anything. So this is good, right? You copy this and you brought it in. This is V3, so this is good. This is good. This is what I want to do, but there's a better way. And so the better way is to edit the camera, make sure it has everything
all the
resolved.
word right here. Browning. I know I changed those little guys.
I'm going to delete these.
I just want to bring them down.
There we go. Okay, so this is this. Sometimes I want to do 2024, 2025, I'm going to do Class A. And actually, I want to just clean up, right? I'm cleaning things up. The reason why is because shit is annoying. There's a lot of smart functions, features in families, but in fact, I've come to realize is keep them as stupid as possible so that you minimize chances of messing up. Because you can always swap families relatively easy. So I'm going to use Class A family. I'm going to do it in run families. I'm just going to call it unstacked. I'm gonna not do a version. I'm just gonna call it unstacked. I realized usually I do these, just say version 1, version 2, version 3. I realized in Reddit, doing versions actually is counterproductive. What you want to do is you don't autosave. You take one from autosave files, and you say archive version 1, archive version 2. And you'll just delays one latest greatest. Do not rename it because it messes up the settings down the line. So now here, I'm going to go to a sheet. In fact, I don't want any of these sheets, so I'm going to go delete these sheets. It'll pop up with an error saying, hey, you can't delete sheets. Well, that did not happen. And at this point, I'm actually going to open up this red model that you have locally within this container, and I'll start copying things that you need. So on the my documents, there should be local files now. See it. It's strange. I don't see it. It's fine. It's fine. It's maybe because this is a template model. There it is. I'm going to open up the Kingsley name. So that's the original. It's going to do a copy. And what I want to do is I want to actually bring those families manually in there. What you did with created sheets is great. So what you would do is you do this, you drop it right here. So what you do. And then the reason why I want to clear these out is because I don't want to have too many of those things. If you cover view, we did this is great. Apply check set. I would call this a test hit set actually, just so that we keep the file block right. I would update this to my information, my project address, cover sheet. So that's good. I'm checking again if it, on the next one sheet index. Yeah, that needs a little bit of work. General notes, sure, we need to deal with that. Project notes, grant deed, source report. Okay, so this isn't quite source report, but I get it. You're working on that. That's great. So let's go back in here. Let's do cover sheet. Choose 0.00 cover sheet. So it's just like project 3D. And then on top of that, some project descriptions. And then hidden some areas. It's Sean's areas. And we'll hide those later on. G02. So this is good. This is up. Like that. 2.5. So there are ways to import models directly. In here, there is a way to go insert a file, and because it's open, you can literally it'll open it up, and then you'll be able to see all the files that you want to insert. So, for instance, we are in. So run this through to show you. Actually, no section here, so I'll do this all over again. And then 12th Street, and this is the one with the B's, I think. So these are the sheets that you have. So I could import a G sheet if I wanted to. I could just literally import all of these over, which is what I was hoping to do, because then you are left to have those two sheets. But since I'm doing this, I'm going to do a little bit different. I delete both the views. I'm going to delete all of these views as well. But before I do that, let me just follow through what I had done last time, which is secondary files. I want to set the date. I want to clear the 3D view, verify phases, and I want to get the levels in correctly. So I'm going to go with 3D. There's just two levels right now. So I'm going to do L1, L2. Actually, this is fine. This is 105.
It should be separate.
Yeah, we can add more of that later on. This is talking about deleting cleared up. And then let's see what else. Everything make it red. This is when you copy over, make everything red, and then you set it up. For this, this is fine. What we're going to do is we're going to go here, like this. This is the old, this is the new. So we're going to look at the sheet list right now. And I'm going to look at the G's. I'm going to see that I need a bunch of sheets. And I'm going to create them manually. In the future, you'll be able to go through what I did with the insert file. So I'm going to go, and I'm also going to copy over the sheet index, because I think that one's super helpful. So you have the sheet index here. Sheet index. Yeah. So that's the working new sheet index. I'm going to just drop it here. Cool. It doesn't freeze. If it doesn't freeze, right? If it does freeze, we just put it on something else, right? Or just don't hurt yourself. And then don't get too upset if it's not their fault. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to go into a sheet view. I do need one sheet. I'm just going to say one sheet, no tails, nothing. I'm just going to fix it. All right. So now, I go in here. These are the sheets that are in this model. I don't need any of these sheets. Okay, so I'm going to just be happy and delete stuff. This guy here, I think I can just delete. Let's see which one I selected. Yeah, okay, so they just keeps from the bottom of the stuff. until it's cleaner. And that simplifies the project browser a little bit. Working plans. I don't need any working plans right now. We can do it later. Section under this section under. These are defaults. Any of these. Just read. Oh, come on. Okay, that's one. So I have no elevations, no floor plans, no RCPs. The world is coming to an end. And here's the thing, I have a cover sheet of this. So this is like as simple as it is, as clean as it is. This is just, you can't screw up. Now what we want to do is we want to, so I'm just going to write this down here. So I grab it. And then go to new one and say sheet index for new files. Copy it over sheet index, clean up new and sheets that are not needed. But what do I need though is I do need to create, not this one, I'm good with this one. I want this sheet index from our side, actual sheet index, and it's going to be this one. It's a copy. I'm going to go here, it's a copy, and then I'm going to paste it here. No, not this one. Let's copy this. Sometimes it doesn't copy well, so I'm just going to put copy, and then here, paste. So it's a different sheet index, different formatting, right? And the reason why I'm keeping this format is because it's like this. So now I can manually write down G 0.00 cover sheet. Okay. I wonder if I can do a cross copy paste. No, I don't think so. I want to do a couple of rows, new rows. I should have done that maybe. Sheet index, project data. You don't have to do that if you don't copy and paste over inside general notes, general notes. This was G, but jump a little bit. Oh, there's already this. Okay, great. So we'll just delete these. And these are not actual sheets, but inside they're just placeholders for future sheets. Grant deed. So you start with the grant deed. And then say, hey, you can work here. And then we do a source report to say this is what it looks like. And then if there's an additional reports, I can make a report if needed. And then I'm going to go search for rows. I should have done that. G 0.1. Okay, we're on 0.1 already. I guess we probably so site. Site. Diagrams. And then for these, I think. This is quantum keys, so that has most of the zoning, building, and school area counts. Allowable openings. No, I should do one more. Let's do one more. Let's do X. X doesn't show up. Okay, so I'm just gonna G. This is 3. We already know the things, and this was from area, that area or something. From this. I'll just say this is a ref, so they don't have to look at it. And we're not gonna have a keyword, so we could just show it in here. And emergency egress and rescue openings. Alright, and then the next one is G201. That was green building forms. Right? And then just see what else I can receive. That's some accessibility stuff. G 3.01, accessibility. That's using this in this. G 4.01, title 24. Sheets. And then another one. G 5.01, solar panel. Sheet, solar panel design. This is the last. Meaning on a standpoint, stamping these, although T24 is not. These are, they'll be a second permit. G 6.01, ICC reports, and cut sheets. And there'll be more, right? So those are the sheet indexes. Okay, now in this view, so clean, right? So clean the new sheets. And we need to import the title block. Insert family. Title block was in here. Sometimes I think it's easier to find this. Cool. New sheet. Use this. And just I don't care where they are normally, but since they give me the location, I'm just going to find it and drop it back in. On the shortcuts. Paste. So KS is this. I need to drop them in. So I'm doing PVs.
Also, you can try on
So just I'll make them all PVs because really the point there is just paste them into the same thing. Right? I don't really care. Unless the movie comes. Let's try it. Copy. This. Okay. We'll do that to 250 plus. Let's just remove this one aligned. So if I was to do this with PV. No, it doesn't like it at all. Weird. I may have to say close it out again. So, okay, so those are your sheets. The next thing is we need a 3D view. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make sure I have it. Okay, so copy work sheets, connect sheets, create copy over sheet index. This is both working and actual. Create sheets. Let's say project info. The project info is going to now be, we're going to call this. Oh, that's enough. So this I can actually click in, but this I cannot. All right, well, it just shows you. So what this is here in the family is called a label. This here is a student text. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to go here, figure out the font 1/4 inch, RCH. I should rechange that. It shouldn't say RCH. I'll just call it no text. RCH is basically an option. So I'm going to just do that too. Take RCH.
Oh, from the first one.
Yeah, things get moved around a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna create a new quarter-inch label and call it something. So I'm gonna do CS. No, I can't do that. Insert, create label.
Okay, something.
So I'm gonna call it. Lamination here. What is this really called? It's really a collection. I was gonna call it collection name or set name. So I'm gonna make a new one. What? Um, okay, well. What about this here? And then I'm gonna call it sheet collection title. Ooh, that's a horrible name. And you find a good thing to tell you. Set title set. Title provides set title. It's a project set, it's a test fit set, it's an example set, it's a milestone set, milestone title, project title, sheet title, drawing title. I said, okay, let's see if I can import this one. Rather to pull from here. It doesn't, it doesn't, let me find it. Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't know what this is, but I don't want to do this. That's weird, it doesn't pull up like that. It's super weird, it does not pull up. Alright, we're gonna go a little bit earlier, we're gonna do a shared parameter. Shared parameter is a more global thing. Let's see it happen, a shared parameter file. If it's in here, it should be under a bar, we have families and our shared parameters. Oh, I don't want to do that, I want to browse that, sorry. Let me see what I put in. So I have some of this for framing stats. So I'm going to do a new parameter. I'm going to do sheet set title text is a squirrel. Okay. And then we say okay. I'm going to add this thing here to text. Say okay. I have to delete this one. Another one. Choose the title. Okay. 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 And then I'm going to go back in here, put the label in. Okay, so I have to go into new. I'll just select from here. So use this one, please. Say okay. Bring it in. Say okay. All right. So now I'm going to make this 1/4 inch. And match the same kind of capability as this one. Yeah. Same location roughly. Yeah. And I'll just include this one. And then in here, I want just to make it no, maybe. And this way, I'm going to download it, close it, it's actually into here. All of this just so that I can edit this to the text. Yeah. And I don't even try to edit the text yet, so how do I edit that text from the editor? And so it's okay, you don't know. Edit to share the file editor. Edit file. Share the file editor. Actually don't want to do this. Sorry, there's a whole different one. This means it's actually the one text. You can't ever change it. I don't want that. So I'm going to go back in here, delete this, say yes. I'm going to create the text. And my goodness, there's a lot of different text, styles here. Things, annotation. This is Reels, right? So let's delete this one. Then in the text styles, which is under font styles, text styles, purge all. And I'm going to look at the texts that we have. I have way too many texts. All of these little things, I'm sure. So I'm just going to do that. So the clean file. And then, and there's just a lot of these that I need to clean. So in practice, please don't give me this many text styles. Just do like 2 or 3. Like, who the heck needs this? Like, who needs that? Like, no one needs that. That's annoying. And I don't know what 464 means. And 564? Like, this is like I would say a junior doing some crazy shit. And actually, and then there's uh, who is like just make it like a different text. Like what? Let me just see where I can find this thing. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I'm not able to change it. I'm just gonna delete this. It's ironic because RCH no longer exists as a firm. So
Oh, that's the COVID thing. They want to bring it down.
no, they merged out, or they kicked out their founders and such. Okay, so this is what was the other phrase that we had for it was context test physics this was study. And then I'm going to do this, and then check set and check set. And then we'll do another one, which is privacy. You know, hate this. So basically what I'm going to do is in here, I'm going to, that's good, that's good. This one, we can, no, that looks, I actually can't do this. Let's do a line left. Oh, I don't know if it's, all right, well, fuck it. I'm gonna eyeball this. That was good. Eyeball this. This is good. All the different spaces, not sure. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say here, in terms of visibility, should be able to do visible. We're going to do type with the progress set, the visibility thing. And then we're going to go to this one, visibility. I'm going to say test fit the study. And then the last one was progress set, right? That was progress set. This one's going to call when check set. Okay. So if I go here, I should see 3 of them. Okay, I guess I can do the test to study. Let's try again. Did it take or something? Test fit study. Okay. All right. So now in here, I'm going to new type. So I can next to this kind of block. This is a plan check set. And then the plan check set basically has everything else hidden. We're going to go back to this one, and let's name it, and this would be progress set. This. And the last one, the new one, is going to be this. It's funny, just to try not to complicate stuff. I think I'm complicated stuff. So basically, each one of these is, there's no longer a single Reddit title block. There are now 3 title blocks. And this title block happens to be, when we select all of these, I'm going to make them called test fit set. And I'm going to actually delete the title block. That was on. To go back in here. So we have 3 of these, so let's just delete this last one. I can't delete it. Are you kidding me? No, I can't edit it. Oh, Route 2025 is killing me here. All right, fine. Edit. Go back in here. And rename this. Go back in here. Go to this side. Delete this one. This is an artifact. So there's 3 of them. Say OK. Push it back in. To 12th main. Say yes. Replace everything. And then here, there's 2 title blocks. Delete this one, I just pushed in. And select everything from the old title block, which I had just labeled 2. Now I'm just going to drop it to the new one, test fit. And then test fit. And then we'll delete this one. So now there is one title block file with 3 subtypes, and each sheet can be controlled by the subtypes instead of an option here. So anyways, so that was a lot of work for that. We are at 3 o'clock. The next thing to do is to go into so set up title block project. I'll organize this a little better. So this here is 12th Street. The address here is, do you know the address? 2531 West 12th Street. And eventually we have to split into multiple buildings. Like you know, how 19 and a half, 19 quarter, and everything. I think that's it here. Okay, so that's that. So next step is to import the survey, import the base point. We don't have any of that yet. So, yeah, those dots, making sure you get the project address stuff right. we'll probably do this, but it's not important because really what we're doing here, we're building test fit stuff. Once we have the test fit approved, we're going here. I'm skipping the test fit stuff because we haven't really done the test fits for anything. So I'll get to that. I just want to help you set up some of the work that we're doing with the cheat sheets. So okay, so we're here. I need an actual floor plan, right? Because it's not easy to draw all this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to view, plan view, floor plan. Just going to click here one. And we have done this before. And I guess the drops just get elevations automatically. Interesting. Sorry, I know it does not. And then what we can do is we can go view, and just draw a section, go to section. This is where I do the levels. So I need some more levels. Let's say it's a 4-story, and then this is a parapet. And then on top of the parapet is a plus parapet. And then what we do here is we go to view, plan view, floor plans. Now you can set up level 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to call level 4 roof. Would you like to respond to corresponding views? Yes. So that becomes level 2, 3 roof. There's more A sheets actually. So this kind of great stuff. Let's say we have now something here. We want to set up a property line. Now, if you were to copy from Kingsley, you will have a property line already. So let's go back in here, leave this, let's go here. This here is a property line. Take it out, we'll replace this. Actually, I don't think it's going to show up here. Let's see if it shows up here. Oh, again, I can't fix it because the show has on it. All right, so there's the property line. That's where the site was completed. We can just reset what we need to drop the starting point. So now we're going to look at what this looks like. 12th Street, 2531 plus 12th Street. Looks like this. This is a location near K-Town, right? In K-Town. It looks like this. Just getting a good feel for it. All right, so we know that the north is up, and this is kind of on a pretty big street. So roughly speaking, without the sense of it, I'm just going to take the north here. That's what we have. And then we can look at the PDF. It's roughly 100 by 50. So that's easy. I'm going to straighten out the just these lines. Do my phone. All right, I'm going to set 50 on 100. And usually these things will be based off of a survey pin. And a survey point is 0, 0, or 2, 0. I'm just going to run that. Okay. And now from here, this is level 1. There are a bunch of skill boxes. Okay. Use overall. I don't need these skill boxes. If you look here, we have skill boxes as well. The skill boxes are going to be here. See this? Northville. Riggs. So let's go back in here. Let's create a skill box set. Skill boxes. Use to help set up views. We need a skills we need a grids and levels. So that's kind of the overall floor plan scope and the site scope. So grids and levels. This is the largest, showing everything. Site plan, floor site plan, floors, and floor plans. And I use the floors, also use this to initiate inspections, because it's easy to do that. So let's create those in here. So we're going to steal this one. I'm going to make this my, this will be called grids and levels. This is the biggest I already. And I'm thinking that, I want to incorporate maybe sometimes to the site street or something. In the site plan, will just be really tight. Right. And then when we go back to the duplicate, we're going to go right here, and this will be the floor plan. Using caps for that. Set. And the last one's that. There's some of these lines which are reference points. Don't need them, delete them. I'm using them to, I will use them to locate the sorting pin and then activate it. And sorting pin can be anywhere. Any of these things can be anywhere in the space, but it's time to delete them. I'm going to go over this section, this section. I'm going to delete these arrangements, I'm going to delete that. Okay, so we have this. I'm going to quickly build a rough mess just to prep the 3D view. So let's say this is the 3D view. This rough massing goes to the roof. Level 4, roof plus 5. All right, and I'm going to say, okay, this looks good. I'm going to find this. I'm going to duplicate this view. And then I'm going to call them so very close, create a rough massing, create use 3D view, duplicate, call it zero cover, drop it in the cover sheet. Right? So this is 0 cover. I could probably have a template on that, like a view template, but I don't. I'm not going to do that right now. We'll do it. 0 cover. And then in here, just doing VV, not templates. And I don't need the scopes. I don't need the roles. And that's going to drop all of those. Yeah. And then I'm going to go back in here, to, go to the cover sheet, drop the cover, and put it here. What cover scale that was on this one? It looks actually okay. It's probably reasonable with the site. Let's go. There's this thing. You go in here, the viewport is no title. Yeah, of course. All right. I'm going to go back to the cover sheet. Sorry, this is the cover sheet that you had. Do you have any questions from your cover sheet so far? No. No? Okay. So, so now I can start like copying things over. It looks like the scale's off a little bit. The scale is huge. It's nice and small. It's 1/16, so I'll do the same thing. It's better to just make it look nicer than anything else. And obviously, everything can change. Not for holding, but just make it make sense. Like, that doesn't make sense. That makes more sense. So this is 12th Street project. Could have better names, I'm sure. And then these could work. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to make them red. it's an override, EOT. That means you figure out how to change it somewhere in the future. Don't care right now. So it doesn't, yeah. So this here now we're going to go to the sheet index. So we figured out what's our sheet index, right? So actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to select everything as this. I'm going to filter, just take out the texts for now. And then I'm going to paste them in place. And make it right. Yeah. You don't have to bring the image in here.
Sorry.
Yeah. So you go into here. So this is not this. This is G01. This is going to be fun. G0101 sheet index. Copy this. Make the red fits that link for site and see one of these obviously. Cover sheet. Oh, I do have a cover sheet. It's not 3x actually. It's going to be. Alright, well, we'll have to sort it out. But basically, save that. This will be here. This could be much better. So basically here, yeah, follow instructions to that. This one is just kind of collect stuff. Here the interest, this is what I want to hide. And then this is project expenses. Good. Okay, so sheet index, you're going to copy the things, make them red. At this point, we can copy this over to, sorry, we don't need to copy it over, but we can, because it's already existing. Don't just use the same exact schedule sheet index. You should use just this as well. Well, the problem is this one here. I'll take that back. Yeah, it's in here. And I should have deleted some stupid. I should have deleted the other schedules. Totally forgot about that. Delete these. This is not a working view. This is actually this is it's actually a typical, so that should go up here. And then no. Okay, let's try to move this again because I lost it last time. This is the one I wanted. This is the one I wanted. Yeah, sorry, that's why it's confusing. Yeah, so this is the one I wanted. So it's in here. We'll delete all this. As you can imagine, like if you don't delete clean up, it's confusing because you have a lot of stuff. It's just slow down really. Yeah, absolutely. Delete this and delete this. Okay. So that is the G001, G002, probably could this over. We'll call this sheet index. And so moving forward, start from here, because I don't like this sheet numbers from this thing, so I'm gonna go in here, appearance. Oh, it's on the side, it's not like this. I can't actually take it. All right, well, that's fine. Just move this up. All right, I don't know, it's uncertainty. Two inches. 2 inches it is. And we should create some data sheets and other things. And if I go in here, if I go into the working now, there's other things that are missing. So like this would be general. And that is what, do you remember all the sorting that we did? Yeah. And then this would be ones. Now it should show up correctly, and then there's still okay, so the next one is general notes. General notes is going to take a lot of work. We're going to sort them through. But for now, what I'll do here is actually I can let you do that. Basically, copy over. Also, where or just copy from another. Just use T. Make it red. Alright, something like that. Just do that for now. I hate these notes. It's fun because I was so happy about them 6 months ago. Gave them up. That's how quick it is. So you do that, journal notes. I don't have that, I don't have this, I don't have this, we don't have these, we don't have these. This we don't even have for this because it's not methane for this project. There's an X on that. Site diagrams. So now we're starting to work on site diagrams. Okay. The pages are now close. It's a lot of work, as you can see. Each pass takes more work. I think this is what I'll do. I'm going to have you let's talk about the actual test video because we need to do this next week. So there's a couple options here. None of these options are valid. But let's say it is one, it is valid, and you're going to implement that. Do you understand, first of all, what's going on? I do in a way. Can you see that this is a side plan? Yeah. Can you see that there is two entrances? I can. Or 2 units? Yeah. Can you see that there is a 4-bedroom, 4.5? That's $1,595. Yeah. On the north, and then there's a similar one on the south. And then this option has some balconies. Oh, this is wine ration. Yeah, this is wine ration. Can you see that there's setbacks? Yeah. Can you see that there is an idea of a living room, an idea of bedrooms? Yeah. Basically, this is bathroom. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So in here, there's no closet necessarily, right? But there's some ideas, and obviously then you can kind of start saying, okay, well, maybe this is a better configuration. Start thinking ahead, right? To implement this, add to the next sheet we'll be working on would be she's 1.01. Yeah. So I would love for you to later look at G1.01, copy things over where possible, and make things you copy right. And then start building based off of choose one. Yeah, just choose one, and then go from there. I'm going to save this model as a template file, so you can't damage it too much. But first I'm gonna save and sync. So inside the node call is oh, it's 26. That's right, 424 here. All right. 426. Starting a new model for entity to play around with. All right. So on the server, there is a project folder. In the project folder for 12th Street, there's this file. There's your 2025 file, and then there's your other 2025 file. And I'll save everything there. I'll put them like with the syntax. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this to the template. Well, that doesn't really help. Why can I not save this to the template? Remit, save as template. I have a bad feeling it's because it makes sense. Yeah, okay. So because I said that was word share, you can't possibly save it as a template, which is stupid to say. So I'll do a comma. We don't we can pay for the comma, so we can't do that. It's a stupid thing too. I'm gonna save as a project, but this time I'm gonna save it in the template folder. And then we'll call it what we'll call so silly. None of these sheets have any tested sheets. The only tested sheets are going to be your E sheets and the code sheets. I really hope that it kept the central model. Or, sorry, I kept the other. Can't scroll too much. It's only like an hour and a half of work. So now I'm going to close everything. And I'm going to save everything. I'm going to give it back to you. And I should stop recording too. So what we covered in this one is covering kind of the start of new projects, understanding the very first couple of cheat sheets. There's a lot more cheat sheets to go through. So I think the best approach is to say, hey, let us give you some more time to run through more, be comfortable with it, and then let's have another session like this and take you to the next level of cheat sheets. For now, because you don't have any of, let's say, the soilers reports and stuff, I want you to pretend that find some files. Let's say, go to Kingsley, find sort and go to Kingsley, find the D in the server. Pretend that they're in 12th Street. Copy them into the 12th Street folder, rename them and everything, and then import them in. So that if I were to open up 12th Street file as a whole, the links are going to be all inside the 12th Street folder. Yes. Yeah. And then in the future, if we have a new survey, we put the survey in the thing, and we can link, we just relink it to the next file in the folder, wherever that folder is. PDF, it's a PDF. If it's in Java, then whatever. And then we'll go through that. Let's see. Briefly speaking, this is the sheet index. The areas are going to be the complicated thing. I think you played around with images already. Just do one or two. The diagram's going to be good to use and for you to look at. allowable openings are going to be good to look at. I want you to, it's interesting, in order to get there, you need to actually build the model out a little more. But for now, just set the views. Right? Pretend that building is the building that they mess instead of the views. Usually by this point, you actually have a better model. And then we can talk about it. We can think of it as a correction pass. We talk about those. Allowable openings, egress openings, and then green sheets. Same thing. Have a set of green sheets in the web, everything, put it in, and let's. I think we've done a pass on it, but let's see what you remember. And then tab 24 is these just labels X, we don't have it. And then same thing with G0 and 61. So look at what's in the other projects and bring it in. Don't get just one project with all of them and use William to go through quickly so you don't have to. All right. Does that have more information here? Take a look. And learn from here. So that's super helpful. So okay. And then you, as we do it, you can write questions in write notes. So the idea is for you to go in, for us to make it useful. All right. And all this is